From Careco TV, one of the longest-running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventures. From the mountains of the great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. This is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. This week on Americana Outdoors, we're exploring the use of sights on your firearms on the range and in the field with Hi Viz Shooting Systems. Hi Viz was established in 1996, and over the course of their more than 20 years in business, they've always had a vision to improve the sport of shooting, and their innovative product line has cemented them as leaders in designing superior sights for the firearm industry. To kick things off, Trevor Young and Lanny are here to shed some light on Hi Viz sights, and later we'll be joining each of them on various hunts with Hi Viz pipes on full display.
So Hi Viz, we make fiber optic and tritium gun sights for handguns, shotguns, rifles, and we have a very broad offering that's going to help you increase your shooting success and experience, and just hopefully make you a better shooter and have more fun at your shooting, no matter what you do, whether it's competition, hunting, or just recreational shooting.
When you compete at a really high level in sport, you seek out the best possible equipment you can find. And I try everything under the sun. And when I first started shooting handguns, I had a hard time as a rifle shooter picking up on that front sight and not focusing down at the target. And I discovered Hi Viz, and it helped me pick up on that front sight better, and I improved my handgun shooting tremendously just by changing out the sights, and it was like that aha moment. This is why I've been using a Hi Viz sight on my shotgun all along, because it works, and this is why I'm going to be using one from now on my handgun, because it makes that big of a difference.
The philosophy behind our sights is just, first off, fiber optic makes the sight more visible. In most shooting circumstances, seeing your sights better is just always going to be a benefit. So we, started out with a magnetic shotgun sight, was the first product Hi Viz started with. And shotgun sights is really where we made most of our product innovation and expanded our line for years. And then we started to expand our handgun selection. And then, of course, we went into tritium fiber optic for the handguns. And most of those have been for semi-automatic handgun applications, but we have some revolver applications too. And I believe these are a real benefit to hunters. Hunters need to be able to see that sight in low light, dark timber. Overall, that is the design of the sights that we make, is to allow you to have a better sight picture, pick up the sights easier and faster, no matter what kind of light conditions you are and what kind of shooting you're doing. We put a lot of thought into how we engineer sights to try to make them durable and innovative in what they do, but also just easy to mount, easy to use, put in features that people want. We put a lot of thought into, whether it's shotgun sights or handgun sights or rifle, into contours, to taking sharp corners off, so that the holster easy, you won't have any snagging. I really think that the clean lines and the look that we have on a lot of our products is really the best you can get.
For me, it's not just the amazing product, but the people behind it as well. There's really good people that make the products, and I think that's what makes those products so great. Good quality and good people.
If you have interest in our products, you can see them at HiVizSights.com or give us a call if you have any questions on product selection.
Let's take a look at one of their most popular sights, the LiteWave H3 Tritium LitePipe. Here to talk with us about this incredibly versatile and durable pipe is professional competition shooter and holder of numerous world records, Jerry Miculek.
One of the things I found about the H3 LiteWave sight is that it's heavy duty enough to use in competition and also for personal carry. My open carry gun at home has the H3 LiteWave on it. So I carry it every day when I'm at home. It's rugged enough, it has a steel housing around it. It's well protected. If you were to drop it, it still survives. And of course, it has a tritium feature, and you can see it both in low light and, of course, bright daytime. And the whole idea about a high visibility sight is that you can reference in a short period of time and still index and make a good line shot and be efficient. And in competition, of course, it has a square frame on it. And what I like about that is just like shooting a post front sight. So if I'm making a really good hard shot, say 40, 50 yards, I have a good reference with a square notch and a square blade, and you can do that also. So it's just an all-around sight, good to get the job done. I would have to say probably the most important feature of the H3 Tritium sight, it helps me on the range produce out of the holster and make a very consistently fast first shot. And in competition, every shot matters, and that first one out of the holster is extremely important. Get you on target, and you can follow through and make a good shot.
To learn more about the LiteWave H3 Tritium LitePipe and add this rugged tool to your arsenal, visit HiVizSights.com. Well, coming up, we're heading over to SHOT Show, where we'll learn what's new with HiViz, and later, we'll get the rundown on another set of sights that we'll see come in handy out in the field.
We know if you found one crappie, you may have found 1,000. We know the joy of getting your boots back in the mud. We know the journey can be more rewarding than the destination. We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Stop by today for huge savings on the gear you need and the brands you trust. Plus free 2-day shipping at BassPro.com and Cabela's.com.
How do you aim a 36-yard shot with a 30-yard fixed pin at a 15-degree angle with a 7-inch holdover without moving a single pin? Easy. You get one of these. Zero, the auto-ranging digital bow sight from Garmin.
The all-new Yamaha Wolverine X2. With a compact chassis perfect for exploring tight technical terrain. An ultra-quiet and smooth 850 class twin-cylinder engine. And next-level versatility with a 600-pound dumping cargo bed. No other side-by-side delivers this level of proven off-road performance. The all-new Wolverine X2 from Yamaha.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Garmin Zero. Leave the guesswork behind. Yamaha's proven off-road ATVs and side-by-side vehicles. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. We're at the Hi Viz Shooting Systems booth for SHOT Show 2020, getting an insider look at the brand new products they have in store for us this year.
Hi, Trevor Young here with Hi Viz Shooting Systems. I'd like to show you some of the new products we have for 2020. 2 years ago, we introduced our fiber optic tritium handgun sights, the LiteWave H3, and this year we're introducing an express sight version of that type of sight. The express sight has a low V-notch rear sight and a round front sight. The sight alignment is the front sight placed right at the bottom of the V on the rear sight. I believe this is one of the fastest sights to acquire and the most natural. So for 2020, we're introducing the express sight set for Glock and M&P Shield, and we'll probably be adding more models. We encourage you to check it out. Come to our website, HiVizSights.com. A lot of you are probably familiar with HiViz for our shotgun sights. This year we're bringing out a version of our comp sight, and this is our LiteWave H3 comp sight, which combines tritium and fiber optic. The idea behind this was primarily for hunting, low light, early morning, especially waterfowlers. A lot of times you have a hard time seeing the sight, and we thought, why not incorporate tritium with the fiber optic sight? The tritium is a self-illuminated light source, and we embed it inside the fiber. It gives you 24-hour illumination. So in low light, transitional light, you're never going to lose visibility of the sight, and it's going to allow you to always see it, always know where your muzzle is in any light condition, whether it's hunting, low light, recreational shooting, target sports, and help you acquire your target faster. For more information on our new LiteWave Comp H3, visit us at HiVizSights.com or your local retailer. We've been making front sights for Smith & Wesson revolvers and a number of other revolvers for years, and now we're introducing a rear sight for Smith & Wesson revolvers. We developed the Smith & Wesson rear sight to both look and fit and function just like a factory sight. So much so that we use Smith & Wesson hardware. So the windage screw, elevator screw, mount screw, these are all factory Smith & Wesson parts to make this sight fit and feel like a factory sight. It's going to work like a factory Smith & Wesson sight, but it's going to be a step above. It's got interchangeable fiber optic colors, which as a handgun hunter, to me are really important, because when you get in blinds, early morning, afternoon, low light, timber, you need to be able to see those sights. And with the fiber optic front and rear, you're going to be able to see them. For more information on fit, for both the rear sights for Smith & Wesson revolvers and the front sights, or any HiViz products, check us out on our website at HiVizSights.com or your local retailer.
Hi Viz Shooting Systems is always focused on creating better, brighter performing sights for their customer base. And these new additions to the Hi Viz lineup are no exception to their high standards. Let's head back over to the shooting range at camp, where Trevor Young and Lanny Barnes are taking a close look at the Tri-Viz turkey sight set from HiViz.
So we have our Tri-Viz turkey sight mounted here in our shotgun. It's a front and rear sight. It's fully adjustable for windage and elevation. This is a unique sight. It has a not conventional sight picture. Instead of having a U-notch with 2 dots in the rear and a dot in the front, this one actually has 3 triangle points, and they're super bright. The triangle gives you a very fine point of aim. So you align the top tip of the front triangle right center with the 2 triangles in the rear sight. One of the unique things about this sight is you have a full view of the target. Conventional sights obscure the target from the top of the sight down, and this gives you the ability to see around the entire sight and see the target. The rear has a windage adjustment. We have a windage screw lock on the top here, and the 2 light pipes move together as one unit to adjust your windage. And then the front sight, we have a triangle, and we'll be changing these triangles out from taller to shorter to adjust our elevation.
Tri-Viz sight, it's absolutely amazing. What I love the most about it is it helps you keep your head down on the stock where it belongs, and helps you get a good sight alignment with the turkey. It's great, especially for people that really struggle with shotguns, because a lot of people, you know, they'll get on a bird and they'll pick their head up to look at it, and then they'll take a bad shot. So a sight like the Tri-Viz really helps in keeping your head down in the proper position so you can get a good shot.
Now that we've gotten the rundown on the Tri-Viz turkey sight set, it's time to take it to the field and see how it performs under pressure. Coming up, we'll join Trevor and Lanny on their first Texas turkey hunts.
To me, the Performance Center by Smith & Wesson means taking the best and making it better. Regardless if I'm passing on the traditions of hunting or teaching someone new about the outdoors, I know that using a Performance Center handgun will be something they will remember for the rest of their lives. Every model comes with an awesome trigger. They're reliable in all the conditions, as well as offering a variety of sight and scope mounting capabilities. The Performance Center by Smith & Wesson. Performance when it matters most.
The Thompson Center Compass 2. A feature-rich rifle packed with value and a higher standard of reliable accuracy. Now with Generation 2 trigger and threaded muzzle. Offered in scoped and non-scoped versions and in a wide variety of calibers. From the range to the fields to the mountains, TC has a rifle to match every hunter's needs.
From the backwoods to the backyard, Sawyer's Permethrin odorless insect repellent repels and kills mosquitoes, ticks, and other harmful insects. And with just one application lasting for up to 6 weeks, you can enjoy the outdoors as much as we do. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Hi Viz Shooting Systems. See what you've been missing. Smith & Wesson Performance Center. Performance when it matters most. Walkers. Protect it or lose it. Wiley X. Go confidently. It's early morning and the skies are starting to break after some torrential downpours a few hours prior. Trevor and Lanny have split up and ventured into different parts of the camp in search of their first Texas turkeys.
We went out and it looked good, called to the turkeys, located them, you know, they answered back. We were just waiting for them to come off the roost, and then another little cell started moving in. And we just got under some cover just in time to have a real boomer come in and just dump on us rain and hail for probably 15, 20 minutes.
It's showing that it's almost past us, but like most weathermen I know, they're not right, because as you can see, it's coming a flood.
So after about 20 minutes or so, it let off and we were able to get back out there and get after it. But it was just, I don't know if it was the storm or that and just the wind, but just couldn't get them to come in. But we toughed it out for a while, went in for lunch and regrouped. It cleared up a little bit. We went back out in the afternoon, same spot. You know, we're sitting there for 2.5 hours, finally get a little gobbling. I mean, we knew the birds were out there in the area, but it was real windy. So once they finally came in, you know, I was just wondering if we were even going to get any of them. But then all of a sudden, we're covered up in toms. I don't know if they were just getting excited or what, but they picked up and started trotting off. And then the other tom behind us, he takes off running. We got him. Well, my first Rio, and that was an exciting hunt. Pretty nice beard, maybe 9 inches, 8, 9 inches. Nice heavy bird, nice fan. Probably a 35-yard shot, and HiViz got no problem. I mean, you put that thing up there, it just lights right up, and no problem getting right on his head, and awesome. That was an exciting hunt.
Congratulations, Trevor, for bagging your first Texas turkey. Let's travel across camp and meet up with Lanny. Now, after weathering the same storm we saw earlier with Trevor, she's out for an afternoon hunt with the HiViz turkey sight fitted atop her shotgun. She's only been in the field for 20 minutes and already a mature tom has made an appearance. Now the question is, will he step out from behind these trees and present a good shot opportunity? Or will he take advantage of his cover and make a run for it?
He just wouldn't come out of the trees. It's my first Texas turkey. I've shot a ton of Merriams. I've never hunted turkeys outside the state of Colorado, and got the opportunity to come down here, and this is awesome. The HiViz sight worked perfectly. You know, we had a lot of obstructions between him and our blind, and I just waited till he came out, and it was awesome.
Congratulations, Lanny. Your first Texas turkey is one for the record books. Coming up, we're joining Trevor on another hunt using the Smith & Wesson Performance Center 460 XVR, topped with the LiteWave H3 Tritium LitePipe.
Others decock. We do it safely. The new AccuSlide safe decocking system revolutionizes the crossbow market. Simply backwind the handle, stopping at any point without fear of damage, injury, or losing control. Meet the new Vengeant S440 and Viper S400 featuring the AccuSlide. Speed up to 440 feet per second, 5.8 inches wide. Its 3.5 pound zero creep trigger delivers same hole accuracy. The Vengeant S440 and Viper S400 from 10 Point.
I love my Fusion wireless camera.
Is the easiest cell cam I've ever set up.
Download the command app.
Scan the QR code.
Everything's done on your phone.
All kinds of affordable and different data plans.
For as little as $5 a month, you can have your trail cam pictures sent right to your cell phone.
You can go into the app, you can change all the camera settings, you can change all the upload settings, and it's got a feature where you can map out where your cameras are. It shows you when the activity has been in front of your cameras.
Check it out, the Fusion wireless camera from Stealth Cam.
It's in our nature to protect, defending our heritage, our way of life, and the ones we love. It's your right. Don't give it up. Protect it or lose it. Walkers.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Thompson Center, America's master gun maker. Conquest Scents, hunting scents and dog training scents. Record Rack, serious nutrition. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. Trevor is making his way out to the field in search of one of the most challenging, adaptable, and majestic game animals you can find, the aoudad.
We're down here in Southwest Texas looking for exotic, aoudad, sika. I was down here earlier in the year hunting hogs, and we stumbled upon some aoudad, and a ram stopped there and let us look at them. Outside of the fact that aoudad are just beautiful, they're impressively sized, they're very muscly, and you know, if you're gonna hunt with a handgun, especially large caliber handguns, animals that are a tougher target, or you really need to put a good hit on, you need bullet energy to take them down. That's really exciting. They're an exceptional animal to hunt, especially with a handgun. Today, we're using a Smith Performance Center 460. For the handgun hunter, we have, you know, moving beyond, say, the 44 mag, I've been shooting big bore handguns for, 20 years. We now have calibers and models that are really tailored to the handgun hunter, and calibers with energy levels well beyond what we had, 20 years ago.
While Trevor makes his way to the blind, let's learn more about the sights that he's using on his Smith & Wesson Performance Center 460 XVR.
Hi, I'm Trevor with Hi Viz Shooting Systems. I have the Smith & Wesson Performance Center XVR here with a prototype rear sight with interchangeable fiber optics. And I'd like to show you a little bit about how it works and how to change the fibers. The tool we use has a small fin right here molded into the side of the tool. And then we see a locking groove in the center of the light pipe and this machine feature right here which locks the light pipe. So what we want to do is insert this at a slight angle, and the angle follows the line right here on the tool, and push that fin into the locking groove in the fiber and then twist backwards. And as you put pressure and twist, you'll see the light pipe start to protrude out the back of the sight. Then you can use, or I use, this end of the tool just to push it out. To insert the fiber, you just guide it in place, push it in until it locks, and that's how you change the fibers. The rear sight will come with green, red, and black fibers, and you can interchange and reuse them. First day I got here, we went out and did a evening hunt and set up on one spot where anything could come in, and but the aoudad had been coming in there, and we were fairly hopeful. They hadn't been in there for quite a while, so we got in there and got set up, and animals started moving right away. We had deer, turkey, then one aoudad appeared basically out of nowhere. You know, you glance to your left, you come back, and there they are. They just appear. They're amazingly suspicious. They just wait and look and wait and look, and it's really unlike anything else I've hunted. He milled around a little bit, and he just acted like he was looking for a reason to leave. We just decided then that we needed to go ahead and take a shot. Did you get it?
I got it. What do you think?
That's awesome. That was awesome. Boy, they are really weary.
Yeah, I told you. He said he's going to come, he's going to stand, he's going to look forever. Well,
wow.
You're right.
That was awesome.
You put him down right where he was standing. That's pretty impressive for an aoudad. To drop an aoudad like that is pretty good.
I'm not going to say that nothing's a guarantee in hunting, but if you put it where it should go, that's what I expected to see. You know, he gave me a 1/4 away shot, and Grizzly Ammo put the hammer on. One shot dropped him right where he stood. 460 is pretty impressive.
Congratulations, Trevor. This ram is a stunning representation of a mature and distinguished aoudad. Well, over the years, amateurs and pros alike have reported seeing immediate results when they use HiViz sights and feel more confident and happy with their shooting experience. If you've never looked down the barrel through a HiViz sight, you owe it to yourself to see the difference their sights can make for your shooting accuracy. Because when accuracy counts, you can count on HiViz. Hey, thank you for watching, and join us next week on a new episode of Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production. From sunup to sundown, day in and day out, we work hard. We play hard. And to keep us going during those long hours, we demand performance. Angle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler.
Want to know why the top shooting pros choose HiViz? HiViz has an enormous lineup of sights for every shooting platform possible that are clean looking and easy to mount. Improve your shooting with faster target acquisition and eliminate cross-eyed dominance. HiViz sights are the brightest out there, helping you find your target with ease, no matter the shooting conditions. Choose the best. Choose HiViz and see what you've been missing.
What does it take to make EverCalm deer scent? It takes a deer farmer who raises whitetails. It takes mixing the special blend of EverCalm, testing each batch.
Smells like deer.
And then pouring each container. Each container is cleaned, examined, and packaged for shipping. It takes the finest deer herd and a great team of people to make the best hunting scent available. EverCalm from Conquest Scents.